Imagine standing at the edge of time itself, staring into the infinite darkness before the universe was born. We often think of the Big Bang as the absolute beginning of everything, the moment the cosmos burst into existence in an explosion of unimaginable energy. But here's the real mystery. What came before it? Was there nothing? A void of absolute emptiness? Or was there something even more bizarre, something beyond our current understanding? This is one of the deepest and most mind-bending questions in physics and cosmology. If the Big Bang marked the beginning of space and time itself, then does it even make sense to ask what came before? After all, if time started with the Big Bang, wouldn't that mean there was no before, no past, just an eternal void? This is where things get complicated and absolutely fascinating. The Big Bang, not just an explosion. Before diving into what might have existed before the Big Bang, we need to understand what the Big Bang actually was. Many people picture it as an explosion, like a massive cosmic bomb going off in empty space. But that's not quite right. The Big Bang wasn't an explosion in space, it was the sudden expansion of space itself. Before the Big Bang, there was no space, no time, no matter, no energy, at least not in the way we understand them today. Then, in a fraction of a second, everything, all the energy and matter that would eventually form galaxies, stars, and planets, expanded from an extremely dense, hot singularity into the vast universe we see today. This raises an unsettling question. If space and time were created in the Big Bang, then what existed before it? Did the universe emerge from absolute nothingness, or was there a deeper reality hiding behind the curtain of time? The nothingness hypothesis. Was there really nothing? For much of the 20th century, the dominant idea was that before the Big Bang there was simply nothing. No space, no time, no laws of physics. This idea is deeply unsettling because our human intuition struggles to grasp the concept of nothingness. Can something really come from nothing? Some scientists argue that this is exactly what happened. According to quantum mechanics, in the strange world of subatomic particles, things can appear and disappear out of nothingness due to fluctuations in energy. Perhaps in a similar way, our entire universe emerged from a quantum fluctuation, a spontaneous event that triggered the birth of space and time itself. But many physicists aren't satisfied with this explanation. If our universe came from a quantum event, then what was the quantum realm existing within? Could there be something even deeper, a cosmic arena beyond time where universes can pop in and out of existence? The cyclic universe. What if the Big Bang wasn't the beginning? Some theories suggest that the Big Bang wasn't actually the beginning of everything, but rather just one event in an infinite cosmic cycle. The cyclic universe theory proposes that the universe goes through endless cycles of birth, expansion, and collapse, like a cosmic heartbeat. Imagine the universe expanding, growing, and then, after billions of years, collapsing back into a dense state, only to explode into another Big Bang, repeating the cycle again and again for eternity. This concept, also known as the Big Bounce, suggests that before our Big Bang, there was another universe, one that existed, lived its life, and then collapsed, triggering the birth of ours. This idea is appealing because it removes the need for an absolute beginning. It means the universe has always existed in some form, undergoing endless rebirths. But if that's the case, then what started this cycle in the first place? Was there ever a first Big Bang? Or has the universe been eternally bouncing through time, never truly having a starting point? The multiverse. Was our Big Bang just one of many? Another theory that completely changes our understanding of what came before is the multiverse hypothesis. According to this idea, our universe is just one of countless others, all existing within a vast multiverse. Some versions of this theory suggest that before our Big Bang, there were other universes, each with its own laws of physics, its own Big Bangs, and perhaps even its own versions of reality. One version of the multiverse theory suggests that universes constantly bubble into existence within an endless higher dimensional space, sometimes colliding or even giving birth to new universes in the process. If this is true, then our Big Bang might have been triggered by the collision of two parallel universes, or by the birth of a new region in this vast cosmic landscape? This raises some truly mind-blowing possibilities. Could there be other versions of you in parallel universes? Could some universes exist with completely different laws of physics, where gravity repels instead of attracts, or where time flows backward? And most importantly, could evidence of other universes be hidden within our own? The quantum realm. Did time even exist before the Big Bang? One of the strangest ideas comes from quantum physics, the theory that describes the behavior of particles at the smallest scales. Some physicists propose that before the Big Bang, the universe existed in a quantum state, a timeless, spaceless sea of pure potentiality. In this view, what we think of as the beginning wasn't actually the start of existence, but rather the moment when a quantum fluctuation caused time and space to emerge. This could mean that the laws of physics themselves were different before the Big Bang, or that time as we understand it simply didn't exist yet. Some researchers even suggest that before the Big Bang, the universe was in a mirror state, with time running in the opposite direction. Imagine a universe where everything moves backward, planets unform, stars shrink, and people grow younger instead of older. Could this be the key to understanding the true nature of time? Searching for answers. Can we ever know what came before? If we can't observe anything before the Big Bang, can we ever truly know what happened? Scientists are now searching for indirect evidence, patterns in the cosmic microwave background radiation, mysterious gravitational waves, or quantum imprints that might hint at a pre-Big Bang era. Some believe that tiny fluctuations in the structure of the universe could provide clues about what came before. But the biggest question remains: is it even possible to ever know what existed before time began? Or are we simply asking a question that has no answer? As we continue to explore these mysteries, the next section will take us even deeper, exploring radical new theories that challenge everything we think we know about reality. Beyond time, was the Big Bang a portal to another reality? If the Big Bang wasn't truly the beginning of everything, then what was it? Some physicists suggest that it might have been more than just the birth of our universe. It could have been a transition, a doorway from one reality to another. One radical idea is that our universe emerged from a higher dimensional space, something beyond our three-dimensional world. Imagine an ant walking on a flat piece of paper. It only knows two dimensions, forward, backward, and left, right. But we, as three-dimensional beings, can lift that paper and fold it, revealing dimensions the ant never knew existed. What if our entire universe is like that ant's world, a lower dimensional reality inside a larger, more complex cosmic structure? In this view, the Big Bang might have been a point where our three-dimensional space branched off from a higher dimensional parent universe. This concept is sometimes called the brain world theory, where our universe exists as a membrane floating in a vast multi-dimensional space. If true, then before the Big Bang, our universe may have been part of an entirely different structure, one we can barely begin to comprehend. The holographic universe. Was our reality projected from another realm? Another astonishing possibility comes from the holographic principle, a theory suggesting that the entire universe is actually a three-dimensional projection of information stored on a vast two-dimensional surface. Imagine a hologram, like those seen on credit cards or special movie effects. The image looks three-dimensional, but it's actually encoded on a flat surface. Some scientists believe our reality works the same way. If this is true, then before the Big Bang, the information that defines our universe may have existed in a different form, stored on a cosmic surface beyond our perception. When the Big Bang happened, it could have been the moment when this information was translated into the 3D world we now experience. This concept, although bizarre, is taken seriously in quantum physics. The equations of black hole physics suggest that all the information inside a black hole is stored on its outer surface, meaning that what happens inside is just a projection of that data. If the same applies to the entire universe, then our reality might be nothing more than a holographic projection from a deeper, hidden layer of existence. A universe without a beginning, Could time be an illusion? One of the most mind-bending theories is that time itself is an illusion. What if there was no before the Big Bang because time, as we understand it, doesn't truly exist? According to some interpretations of loop quantum gravity, space and time are not fundamental. They are emergent properties that arise from deeper, more abstract mathematical structures. In this view, what we perceive as the flow of time is just a byproduct of quantum processes at an even smaller, more fundamental level. This theory suggests that before the Big Bang, there was no time as we know it, just an eternal, timeless quantum state. The Big Bang might have been the point where this timeless reality transitioned into the time-driven universe we experience today. Some researchers go even further, proposing that time isn't something that moves forward, but is actually an illusion created by our brains. If this is true, then the question of what came before the Big Bang might not even make sense. It could be like asking, what's north of the North Pole? There is no before, because time itself is just a concept we impose on reality. Quantum foam and the eternal sea of possibilities. Imagine zooming in on the tiniest scales of existence. Not atoms, not protons, not even quarks, but beyond all known particles, down to the level of quantum foam. This is the strange, chaotic foundation of reality, where particles constantly pop in and out of existence, where space itself fluctuates unpredictably, and where time has no fixed direction. Some scientists believe that before the Big Bang, reality existed as an endless bubbling quantum foam, a sea of endless potential, where countless tiny universes were constantly forming and dissolving. Our universe might have been just one of those many fluctuations that happened to expand instead of disappearing. If this is the case, then new universes may still be forming even now, beyond the limits of our perception. The birth of our universe wouldn't have been a unique one-time event, but just another ripple in an infinite ocean of cosmic creation. The role of dark energy and the fate of the universe. To understand what might have come before the Big Bang, we also need to look at what will happen after our universe's current phase. Right now, the universe is expanding, driven by an unknown force called dark energy. But will this expansion continue forever, or will it eventually reverse? If the universe keeps expanding forever, then the Big Freeze could occur, a scenario where galaxies drift apart, stars burn out, and the universe slowly fades into darkness. If dark energy weakens over time, gravity could take over, leading to a big crunch, where the universe collapses back into a dense singularity, possibly triggering a new Big Bang. Some physicists propose a Big Rip, where dark energy becomes so powerful that it eventually tears the universe apart, reducing everything to pure energy. Why does this matter? Because understanding how the universe ends might give us clues about how it began. If the Big Crunch happens, it might confirm the cyclic universe theory, proving that another Big Bang will follow. If the universe simply fades away, then perhaps there was a similar past phase before our Big Bang, one that eventually led to the birth of our cosmos. A final thought. The limits of human knowledge. As we dive deeper into these cosmic mysteries, one thing becomes clear. We are still searching for answers. The question of what came before the Big Bang challenges not just physics, but the very limits of human understanding. Are we capable of knowing what happened before time began? Or is this a mystery that will always remain beyond our grasp? The final section will explore the most radical possibilities yet, ideas that go beyond science into the realms of philosophy, mathematics, and even spirituality. We'll ask the ultimate question: could the answer to this mystery redefine everything we think we know about reality? The ultimate mystery: could the answer be beyond science? The deeper we explore this question, the more we realize how limited our understanding of reality truly is. Science is an incredible tool. It has unlocked the secrets of atoms, galaxies, and even the fundamental forces of nature. But when it comes to the origin of everything, we might be asking a question that science cannot fully answer. Some scientists believe that the true nature of existence is mathematical, that reality itself is made of pure numbers and equations existing independently of space, time, and matter. If this is true, then before the Big Bang there was simply a realm of mathematical truth, waiting to be expressed as a physical universe. Others argue that consciousness plays a fundamental role in shaping reality. Could the universe exist because it was meant to be observed? Some interpretations of quantum mechanics suggest that reality only solidifies when it is measured or observed. If this is the case, then before the Big Bang, reality may have existed in a purely potential state, waiting for something or someone to bring it into existence. Then there's the possibility that our universe is a simulation created by an advanced intelligence beyond anything we can comprehend. If so, the Big Bang might not have been the birth of reality, but simply the start of the simulation, the moment when the program began running. Final thought, will we ever know the truth? The question of what came before the Big Bang might be the ultimate cosmic mystery, one that could take centuries or even millennia to answer, or perhaps we'll never truly know. But one thing is certain. The fact that we can even ask this question is remarkable. It shows that humans are not just creatures of survival, but of curiosity, always searching, always wondering, always reaching beyond the limits of our understanding. So, what do you think? Was there something before the Big Bang? Or are we staring into a mystery that may never be solved? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.